Hey YouTube, welcome to the Subprime to Prime YouTube channel. Here, our focus is to get you from subprime to prime, and that all starts with knowing where you want to go on your financial journey. And this is for information and educational purposes only, and not intended to be financial or legal advice. And if you're new, welcome. And let's get started. In this video, we're going to talk about prioritizing your financial goals. Now, I'm a big proponent of, doing the right things financially to set yourself up for success. And I know on occasion we have some mishaps, or life happens and things happen to where, some way, somehow we let ourselves down in this area. Now, with finances, it's a long road to get to where you're going if you make it a long road. Meaning it doesn't have to be, but I understand setbacks, but it's not okay to let yourself fall down in the dumps and, get a mindset that's filled with lack and negativity regarding your finances. The whole point is I love people and helping them to achieve things that they never thought that they could. And we're talking about on the basic level. Financial literacy is for everybody, young, old, rich, poor, whatever. It is something that we all need and should strive for, because this is what helps to secure our lives. And it's not always just about the money. It's the overall stress that not having things that you need could bring. But sometimes we put ourselves in these situations, and then I just implore you to always be working to make this area of your life the best that it can be. And that starts with prioritizing where and what you want to have happen with your finances. And then this is a kind of a critical step towards, stability and success. And then, I would like to be the one to kind of guide you through a structured approach to make sure that the goals align with your values, your resources, and your timelines. And then here's how to kind of start prioritizing your financial goals effectively. Okay, first you got to identify the goals. Like, what do you expect to get out of learning about financial literacy? What do you expect to gain, and how will that change you? How will it change your life and the life of, for your family? If you have children, you're able to teach them and make sure that they have a healthy start, right? And identifying where you want to go, that's like step 1A. All right. And next, you want to categorize your goals. You want to, list out, your essential needs, your short-term goals, and your medium-term goals. And then eventually your long-term goals. Like, where does this end? To what end are we doing all of this? And, breaking even those down. Your essential needs. They're the non-negotiable expenses required for your, your livelihood. Your housing, your food, your health care. Those things they have to be there. And then your short-term goals, like, these are things that you wish to achieve within, like, the next 2 years. Like, building your emergency fund or paying off credit card debt. Those are just examples of those things. And like medium-term goals, what are your objectives for the next, 2 to 5 years away, such as saving for the down payment for a home, or a significant vacation, or experience with your loved ones. And then we have the long-term goals, and these are typically more than 5 years away, like retirement savings, paying off a mortgage, or, funding your kids' education, which, by the way, I'm a believer that, with regards to education, that is entirely up to you. Student loan debt is out of control as of the filming of this video, and it's a personal choice on whether you want to go that route or not. I believe in education. Education is the cornerstone of a great society. But there's more than one way to educate someone. It doesn't have to cost you $100K to do it. So, just be mindful of that. The spending on education and to what end that, that is. And then you want to assess your financial situation. Take a comprehensive look at your finances, including your income, expenses, debts, savings, all of it. Everything. The good, bad, the ugly. And then you got to understand, your current financial health. Are you in critical condition, or are you okay? Or are you on the verge of thriving? Where are you as far as the assessment of your overall financial picture? And then prioritize it based on the urgency and importance. You want to make sure that when you evaluate which goals are the most urgent and which ones are not as essential. They need to get done, but they're just not as important as your very, very urgent goals. So these things are all time sensitive. And when we're talking about collapsing your goals into a shorter time frame, you want to be making sure you take advantage of every opportunity to increase your wealth, reduce your debt, and then have an overall healthy financial, standpoint. Your children are part of that decision too. There's experiences and things that you're going to want to do with them if you have kids, or a family in general. And if you're single, these are things that you are going to want to plan for, because someday you might have a family, and you're going to want to be able to be on good financial footing and be able to pass those traits onto your partners, onto your children, and so on and so forth. And the time is now. The time is now to make the effort to clear out the clutter, get rid of the things you don't need. I will always harp and remind you that you are important. This is your journey. This is your time to shine. And sometimes you need an extra nudge or extra push. And, I invite you to join our free VIP group on the school platform, Subprime to Prime, where we talk about these things in depth. And, sometimes you just need a team or group or a tribe that's with you, that believes in the same thing. And, if you like what you've heard today, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.